36 years of age, was the head of Admiral for Rwanda. And at the time of the genocide, when the Hutu and the Tutsis were warring, all of the Americans were told to leave, and virtually anyone that wasn't a native there in the country were flown out. But Carl had in his heart that he believed God had put him there for a reason, and that he could make a difference. And he decided to stay. He sent his wife and his children ahead, but he decided to stay. You can't imagine what took place. The stories that he describes on the bloodbath that took place, lives were being taken. He talked about having to stay in the curfew as they were going from house to house and killing people. He had as his house keeper and as his butler, so to speak, his servants, those who were in the minority and were being killed and slaughtered. So he was looking for how to protect them. He originally stayed because he wanted to make a statement that God planted him there and he was going to do what was right. He ended up being called to take care of a group in an orphanage of kids, and then a second orphanage. And the kids basically had water and food and security because of his stay. Sometimes standing for right of the heavens Father isn't about what we can do for ourselves. It's about others that we need. The big part of this story, I look at the story, most often we emphasize how they praised God when they were in prison and chained. For me, the real story is that once they were free, they still. They chose to serve God when it was rough. They didn't turn from difficulty. They were willing to face it head on and walk into it because they believed in something bigger. More correctly, someone bigger. Because they recognized their lives were to be spent for God. They weren't set on their comfort here and tying themselves to those lives. I look at me and realize how easy it is for me to think about my own comfort and not about serving Jesus. To think about what I do with my resources, my time, my energy, the gifts God has given me, and think about what it means for me instead of how many lives it could touch. I want a we're all here mentality. We're all here, God. Standing for you though the heavens fall. We're all here, God. Marching into whatever's ahead of us, if it's for your cause. We're all here, God, ready to do your will no matter the cost. We're all here, God, ready to stand for you because we trust you. We're here, God, sacrificing our lives, laying it down before you because we know you're God. We're here, God. I'd rather have Jesus than anything this world offers, wouldn't you? If you'd like to say, I'm here, God, please think about what we're asking. If you'd like to say, I'm here, God, for you to use. I'm here, God. And I will stand no matter what the consequences to serve you. If you want to say, I'm here, God, for you to use me to reach the world around me, to lose sight of my own self and what's going on for me so that I can help somebody else. I'm willing to let go of me for you. Then please join as we sing our closing song, I'd Rather Have Jesus.